Hello one and all, this is Hybridsteel. Thank you very much for joining me in this video. Today we are going to be doing the Bolt Reptilia, which is car number 20 in Car Mechanic Simulator. Now this car came up on one of my orders and I sort of sat there and said, you know what, it's time to do this car. So we're going to go and we're going to have a look at it. We're going to check around the car, put it up on the lift and see if anything has been diagnosed already. Okay, so the car turned up early this morning. Now we're going to put it up onto the lift and then we're going to go through the various checks to make sure that we are doing everything possible to make this car work once again. Okay, so the car is up on the lift. Let's just check the customer's email, shall we? This vehicle has been passed down from generation to generation. When my Okay, so it's basically a car that's been passed through the family. He wants to get this car going again, wants to put it up on the road. It's been sitting around for a little while. I think we need to do a little bit of diagnosis. I mean, if you look at it, the global body condition is low. Okay, so we put an order in for the parts for this car. We're just going to sort of like bang them on, make sure we've got all the right parts, then we're going to be working straight into the engine. As you can see, the top half, the actual air filter is knackered, the top of the engine is knackered, so I think most of our problems are going to be from the centre of the car itself. Okay, so we've got all the parts back onto the car for this one. Now we're going to put it up and higher onto the lift. We're going to do our like visual look around, make sure that the car is as good as we can get it, and then we're just going to rip it all down, make sure it's all clean, and get it all done. So let's take a look, shall we? I mean, the base of the car looks alright. I mean, the frame looks alright, the exhaust looks alright, even the suspension looks really good. So I think our main problems are going to be in the engine itself. So I think what we've got to do is we've got to basically strip out as much as we can of the engine and then basically put it up onto a rack. We shall basically do that right now. Okay, so we're going to lift the car up, we're going to drain the oil out, and then we're going to pull the engine. And then we're going to basically just take it all apart, build the engine back up, make sure this car is worthy for the customer itself, and we're going to get into this really quick. Now the best part about this car is it's mainly focused all on the engine, apart from the fuel pump, as you saw me take that out earlier. So my advice, and this is just my advice, anything that you take off that looks like it's rusted or needs to be replaced, replace it. Because if not, you do not want to have this customer go, well, it's not correct, and then you have to strip down the engine just to get hold of one piece. Okay, so we're getting down to the last parts now. We're into the base of the engine, and a few of the pistons look like they need to be replaced because they're black with whatever has been sitting on them. But as you can see, the rest of it is actually not in too bad a condition, but I think it'll be worth just to do the whole thing, you know, just so we sort of give the customer a certain satisfaction that this engine is going to be as good as it's going to get for the future release of, well, for the future proofing of this car. Okay, so with the powers of editing, you did not have to sit there and witness me buy everything. Now I'm just going to make sure that I'm going to put the engine together, put it in the car. You're going to see if it's all going to be having all the parts that are needed to be making this car amazing. And then from there, we're going to give this to the customer. So all this will be sped up. We're going to be making sure that we've done everything properly. And we're going to do the final check after I've built the engine. So stick with this. It shouldn't last too long. But don't forget, guys, if you have liked this video so far, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe and notification button below for all other updates. I'm currently doing an entire run through of every story car in Car Mechanic Simulator, so your support out there, comments and so on and so forth mean a whole lot to me. And if you are willing to sit here and watch all of these videos, I admire your, well, for lack of a better word, I admire you for everything you've done for this channel. Okay, so that's pretty much the engine put back together. Let's take it off the mount, put it in the car, and then just sort of remount everything. I know we've got to put the gearbox back on, make sure the manifolds are connected to the exhaust, and then from there we're just going to put all the bits around the engine as well, so the brake servo, the battery and so on. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that's everything we should do for this car. I know we've got to fill up with the oil. So if that's everything, we'll fill up with the oil now, and we'll check to make sure. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that's everything we should do on this car, so thank you very much for joining me. This has been Hybridsteel, and until my next video, live stream, or whatever else I do on this channel, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe and notifications button below for all other updates, and I'll be with you with another video. Peace out, have fun, and enjoy everything you guys do. Bye bye.